Welcome back to One Brain Ops and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Last time we played our first battle with the Grail Army. Before that, we played our first battle with the Silver Army. And now, we're going to play our first battle with the Hawk Army. Let's get to it.
Tibarn's party takes a long, circuitous route, leading them east around Lake Semper. The Hawk King's company includes Queen Alincia of Crimea, her trusted aide Lucia, the Heron Prince Rayson, the Laguz warrior Ranulf, Dayan's King Peleus, and the Queen Mother Almeida. While they receive reports from the other two groups about the Disciples of Order, they have encountered no resistance and have thus far traveled in peace.
So, yeah, obviously that map screen is slightly different if Peleus is dead. And that's going to be true for a lot of the dialogue here in this chapter, too. It's, different with Peleus still being here. So you'll see those differences. Yep, so, normally it's Almeida, but here it's Almeida and Peleus. I'm not going to comment on it anymore after this. Yeah, that's gotta really suck, actually, for the Herons to when there's a war going on, they just constantly feel like crap all the time. Oh, Alanis Morissette, where are you when we need you? Yeah, good point. Oh, and one other thing is, that little bit of dialogue and a few other things are a little bit different, depending on whether Janeth and Ulki are in this group or just one of them. Yeah, that's actually a good point, Tamarn. No, Ranulf, that's exactly the point that Tamarn is trying to make, is that he doesn't want everybody to get complacent. Yeah, I've always found that dialogue, up to this point in this chapter to be really kind of a fascinating discussion about order and chaos and, Anyway, continuing, now we see Peleus. You wouldn't know that, Almeida. He was taken away from you as an infant. I mean, you are more important than any of these peasants. I mean, Tabarn and Elincia are also royalty. Like, Tabarn is a king, Elincia is a queen, Raisin's a prince. I mean, if anything, Elincia and Tabarn are on equal footing with Peleus, being that they're kings and queens. Anyway. Okay, and with that, we get to the base. Alright, info first as always. We've got 2. Yep, and this is similar. We saw Skrymir and Mist both find hidden treasures in similar ways in the last couple of chapters. I mean, yeah, we do see them pretty often, and they're pretty useless. Alright, another Satori sign. Woohoo. Okay, and now the twins. So yeah, Mustin is with Micaiah's group, Amy is with Ike's group, and Jorge and Daniel are with this group. Yeah, I mentioned this as well earlier at the start of Part 4, but this is how I knew that, is because I knew about this conversation. Alright, so yep, Rex Flame. So the third of the SS tomes. So we'll go ahead and convoy that Satori sign. And Elincia, let's convoy Rex Flame before I forget. Because we want to transfer that over to Soniki for the next battle. But yeah, we are with Tabarn and Elincia's group, and we finally get Tabarn as a playable unit. So he's the third Laguz Royal that we get. He has, of course, the Great Talon. He's an SS in Strike. And yeah, look at those skills. He comes with Savior, Pavis, or Pavis, however you say it. Yeah, it has a chance of triggering and just, like, completely nullifying an attack. That is, if you can hit Tabarn at all to begin with. And of course, most importantly, he has Form Shift, which is the same thing that Nyla and Nasala have that lets him stay transformed at all times. And Tear is the mastery skill for Hawks and Ravens. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk more about Tabarn later, but we've also got Raisin, Ranulf, Lucia, Elincia, and Tironio, who are all forced to this party. And then it's just everybody we brought with us, which is basically a lot of people that we're training, and then a lot of, well, extra people. Okay. One other thing I need to talk about here is Mercy. I'm actually going to go to the skill menu to show this. So, Mercy is a skill that is exclusive to Elincia. It basically prevents her from killing any enemies. So it can be useful for setting up kills, because it'll start triggering starting with this chapter anytime Elincia fights an enemy, and it just leaves them on 1 HP. The problem is Elincia is not a good unit to have a skill like this because she's a little bit too fragile for it. A lot of her utility a lot of her utility comes from the fact that she has a personal brave weapon and can kill a lot of enemies before they have a chance to hit her, and if she has Mercy on, she leaves them alive and gets counterattacked every time, and it's just too difficult to make good use of. It's not worth it to set up kills. So, that's why I don't keep Mercy on her. I take it off of her as soon as I can. And I'll go ahead and just convoy it right away. I'm thinking I might have made a mistake, too. Just a slight one. Which is that... Where's Zehark? Yeah. So I took Cancel off of Zehark the last time we were with the Dane army. And I forgot that I had convoyed that and needed it back. And I think I actually gave it to Jill, which is fine. I mean, Jill can hang on to it for now. But I would like for Zehark to have it eventually. I'd like to give it back to him. Yeah, I took Beast Foe off. We're not going to be facing beasts in this battle. I don't know. I guess I could maybe give him Wrath, but there might be a better skill he can take. And Nolan as well. Let's just go ahead and take Resolve off. I don't know what all we're going to do with skills. I guess I'm doing skill management now, though. I'd planned to wait. Khalil has Nile, which I'm going to just remove from her, and I'll remember to stick that in the convoy. Again, we're not training Khalil, so, you know. Same with Fortune on Meg. We're going to just go ahead and stick that in the convoy, too. I don't know if we'll actually assign that to anybody. And then, yeah, the big thing here is Rolf's Paragon. In fact, maybe I just want Zehark to take Paragon. I think that's what I'll do. Because Zehark, looking at him... Okay, he does have 3 things capped, so I guess I could probably give him those final 4 levels now with bonus XP. I think I will. But he's still only going to be a level 1 third tier, and so, yeah, we'll just give him Paragon since he doesn't have access to his Cancel right now. And then, next battle, I'll take Cancel off of Jill, stick it back in the convoy so that Zehark can take it again. Okay, Ileana... Yeah, I still want you with Discipline, because I want to get your staff rank moving, and you're not quite to SS and Thunder yet. So we'll leave Discipline on you. Corrosion... I think Corrosion's going to be better on somebody else. I kind of like Corrosion on Rolf, actually. He just tends to trigger it a lot, although he's not going to be leaving a lot of enemies alive. Let's actually give Corrosion to Nolan. I don't know if he'll make much use of it either, but... the nice thing about it is that with really high-level units, it's basically just Cancel, because it just breaks their weapons. So then, let's see. Rolf, do we want to give you anything? Yeah, I don't really see you getting into Wrath or Resolve range at all. And again, Blossom at this stage is not really worth using. I guess just to give you a skill, let's give you... Mia's full, Ileana... Okay, just to give them skills, let's give Ileana Resolve and Rolf Wrath. I don't think either one of them is going to make much use of that, but at least we're just giving them something. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't want to take Savior or Pavis off of Tabarn, and again, I don't know how that's actually pronounced. I've always just read it as Pavis. And yeah, I did leave Celerity on Horror. I mentioned that last chapter as well, which is fine. I'll probably transfer that into the convoy as well. Alincia has Renewal still. Do I want to give that to anybody else? That's the one that I believe is the percentage. Yeah, 10% of HP. Actually, maybe, yeah, let's give renewal to somebody else. Nolan can take it, and he has high HP. So yeah, you know what? Let's just give Nolan renewal. Okay, cool. Alright. So that's skills. Let's go ahead and do XP. Oh yeah, and we finally got Lucia back, by the way. She's just got an herb right now. I don't know if we're going to be deploying her or not. We'll find out. But okay, everybody we're training up to 99. By which I mean these three up to 99. Because Nolan and Zhark, well, Nolan's at level 19, and he's capped almost everything. So we're going to get him to level 20 right now. Okay, yeah, and he only had the 2 stats he could gain there. He didn't cap either one, but he's only, I think, 1 point off on luck and defense, so it's very possible that Nolan could end up capping everything in his 3rd tier, if I get some good RNG. And then Zhark, we're going to go ahead and bring up to 20 as well. I'll just go 1 level at a time here, but I am going to go ahead and give him 4 levels of bonus XP here. Alright. And once again, I'll explain this. I explain it every time I'm doing this with a character when they're getting close to promotion. It's better to do it once they have a bunch of stats capped through bonus XP, because, like, now I've capped his strength, because he's guaranteed to get 3 stat gains, and if he levels in battle, he's likely to get less than 3. And now I think he's locked into getting specifically those 3 stats. Those 3, Magic, Luck, and Defense, because he's capped, I think, everything else, including HP. Okay, and last one should be Magic, Luck, Defense again. Okay, great. Okay, and now... Yeah, he didn't... And again, he didn't cap any of those. He's actually not all that close. His defense is kind of low, which worries me. I don't care as much about magic and luck, but yeah, I'm a little concerned about his defense. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. I should check as well in the convoy here. Okay, we've only got 1 Master Crown left. So, I don't think it makes a huge difference. I could hand it to either Nolan or Zhark now. And I would do Nolan because I put Paragon on Zhark. There's one more character who hasn't joined our group yet, that is going to be joining at 2nd tier. And I think I'm going to save that Master Crown for that unit. So, okay, everybody who's not gonna probably be coming, let's give everything to the convoy. And yeah, these characters, if I end up having deployment slots for some of them and bringing them, I will outfit them on the item screen before the battle. And then the ones... Well, okay, actually, let me just quick go into bargains real fast. So yeah, again, they're offering a Worm Slayer, which we could take if we wanted it, but nah. And more Olivigrass, which we have plenty of right now. I don't know offhand how many deployment slots were allowed for this chapter. I didn't look it up, and that's really honestly fine. Okay. And then what I'm actually going to do is with these 5. So Zhark, Nolan, Rolf, Mia, Ileana. These are the 5 that I'm really training. I'm actually going to go ahead and give all their items to the convoy. Okay, and now we will just outfit them from the convoy, and I'm going to do the 2 sword users first, so... Okay. One of them is going to take the Tempest Blade, and Oh, I didn't put Tanith's Storm Sword in here. I probably should have. Yeah, and we're gonna sell a lot of these swords, in fact, but, okay, we've got, okay, a full steel blade and a nearly full one, so we're gonna go ahead and give each of them one of those. Okay, then I've got the Brave Sword. Okay, so one of you take the Brave Sword, one of you take the Tempest Blade, I think. Zehark will probably need the Brave Sword more often than Mia, because he's a little bit lower level. I don't think we're going to probably use much of that at all, but it's fine. And then... Okay, these Killing Edges are a little bit used up, and I've got money, so what I'm going to do is buy 2 Killing Edges, hand them to Mia, buy 2 Silver Blades. Oh, I don't have enough for 2 right now. Let's sell some of those swords that I don't need. I might actually keep that Silver Sword. The Iron Blade, Steel Blade, this other extra Steel Blade I don't need. These couple of Killing Edges I don't need. Don't need the Worm Slayer. Well, you know what, I'll save it. I might hand that to one of them. Wind Edges. Yeah, just sell any damaged Wind Edge, that's fine. Okay, and that should be enough to finish for right now. So 2 Silver Blades. Hand those to Zehark. And then I need 2 Wind Edges. Oop, not Lucia, Mia. Okay. And, oh, I just realized the problem is, I sold all those Wind Edges. I should have actually handed one to, Lucia. Whoops, I guess I'm buying her a full one, and that's fine. I don't know if I'm bringing Lucia or not, but I have a feeling I am. Okay, so then let's trade Zehark a Wind Edge and a Killing Edge. Okay, and then they each have a free inventory slot. Let's give Zehark that Worm Slayer. And actually, Lucia, you know what? You take your Silver Sword back. That is your Silver Sword. I guess we didn't make a whole lot of use of it with Mia, but that is Lucia's Silver Sword from Part 2. And then Mia... I guess I could just get her a regular Silver Sword. I'll do that, but I'm gonna need to free up a little more gold. So before we do that, let's, oh, Tironio, yeah, you're probably fine with those weapons, actually. Yeah, let's outfit Rolf here. So, bows. Okay, so Rolf can finally get the Brave Bow. We'll hand him his 2 silencers, and then we're going to hand him Akaquar. And then I'll give him this 26-use crossbow as well, and a killer bow. And then, oh yeah, I forgot to give Zehark and Mia healing items, but we're gonna get everybody healing items. So, yeah, Rolf take a concoction. Mia take a concoction, I guess. Actually, I'm gonna... Nolan should take a concoction. And then, yeah, Mia take the other one. Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, Mia take a concoction. Nolan take that last concoction. The last one with uses on it, anyway. And then Zehark will just take one of the vulneraries. Okay. And Ileana, before I forget, let's get you a healing item as well. Just give you... In fact, you take the 2-use concoction. Alright. Okay, so yeah, Rolf is fine. Ileana, let's go ahead and outfit you here. So we can probably just take that, heal staff. Okay, and then Thunder Tomes. So, we're gonna hand her Rex Bolt, even though she can't use it yet. We'll hand her the 2 Thorons. If you recall with these Thorons, one of them was Ileana's that we just stuck in the convoy. The other one was actually from part 3, and we bought it with Micaiah's group, even though nobody there could use it. Anyway, that should be fine for Ileana, honestly. For Thunder, I'm going to buy her, though, a full Arc Thunder. And then I might as well take... Yeah, let's take an Elfire, and then I'll buy her a full Arc Thunder. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then... Yeah, I just need to get Mia that Silver Sword and Ileana the Arc Thunder. Okay, good there. So let's sell some stuff we don't need. Yeah, we're not really going to need these Steel Lances at this point. Okay, we don't need the bronze axe that Chironia is holding either. Okay, and I can probably sell this... Yeah, I'll sell this other killer bow. And that 13-use crossbow. I never should have bought that beast killer. Okay, we don't need that basic fire. We don't need that Elfire. Ileana's gonna take the other one. Okay. Okay, and that's gonna be fine for now. Can probably sell off these herbs. We're not gonna need them. Alright. So now, Armory. Okay, Silver Sword for Mia. Okay, and again, I am, as always, over-equipping everybody. But it's fine. And then Arc Thunder for Ileana. Okay. And then we just have to outfit Nolan. So you take... And I don't need Nolan to have a crossbow at this point. He can just use axes for now. So let's go ahead and let's grab Tarvos again. I don't know... I'm thinking about using Hammerin on Tarvos, because it's almost, you know, used up, but I don't know if I'm going to want that or not. I'm going to give Nolan a hammer as well. And then we'll give him this 24-use hand axe. And I'll give him the short axe. And then I would like to give him as well a silver pole axe and a killer axe. So we're going to do that. Okay, can't afford the silver pole axe or the killer axe right now, so I gotta free up some more money. Okay, axes. We don't need that one. I don't need the silver axe or this or this. Oh, don't need that silver bow, actually. Okay, how much did that free up? Okay, and I need to free up another 539. Oops, not the shop. Sell items. And yeah, I'm gonna need to end up freeing up a little bit more than that, in fact, but, Actually, probably don't need these 2-use concoctions. I'll just give Ileana and Ranulf other healing items. Don't need that pure water anymore. I only have 2 arm scrolls in the convoy. I know I picked up a couple in the last 2 chapters, so I think Heather and Soth are each holding one right now. Oh yeah, and I've got some skill scrolls that I'm never going to assign to people, so, okay. We're never going to put Mercy back on Alincia, so let's sell that. Fortune is the one that nullifies critical attacks, but it takes up a lot of capacity. I never use it. Okay, and I probably could sell Blossom as well, and Shade, but I'm not going to do so just yet. But that definitely... I keep going to the wrong menu. That definitely frees up enough for me to get that Silver Poleaxe, and the only other things that I'm going to want to do here with this base. Okay. So now, let's real quick grab Ileana a Vulnerary. And Ranulf... Oh, you already have that other Vulnerary. Okay, you're fine, actually. Okay, Elincia needs some stabs. So we're going to give her that 5-use Physic that was Laura's. And then the other thing is, I'm going to give her a Mend Staff. I should probably get her a basic heal as well. But the other thing is, I want to have some higher ranked stabs just on her. So that one's C. Sleep is B. Rescue is A. And actually, instead of Sleep, we're going to have hand her Hammerin. And then I'll get her a basic heal as well. In fact, I'm going to trade her Ileana's and give Ileana the full one. The reason is I'm going to be training Ileana's staff rank. And so this way, if I have her using staff counters, either in this battle or the next one with this group, I'll be able to trade her a higher level staff so that she can get more staff experience more quickly as she levels it. Okay. Alright, so that should cover that. Yeah, I don't care about these people. I don't know if I'm bringing Jennifer Olke, but they'll take some of the Legoo's transform items. I'm going to just put them all in Rayson's inventory right now. But they'll take some of it if I am bringing them. Okay, and then the only other thing that I'm going to do, and you'll understand why when we get to the battle, but I'm going to buy a Thunder Tome, an L Thunder Tome. Oh, can't afford an Arc Thunder yet. I did sell the Arc Thunder that I had in the convoy, didn't I? Yeah, because I bought Ileana a fresh one. Oh no, I do have an Arc Thunder in here. Okay, yeah, let's actually... Oh, and I had a nearly full Thunder Tome, but it's fine. We'll just grab that Arc Thunder. We're probably not going to be able to use a whole lot of it anyway. But I'm handing these to Tabarn for a specific reason, and I guess Tabarn, you might as well take a healing item too. You'll understand why I'm doing this once we get into the battle a bit. Okay, that should be pretty much everybody outfitted, and I might need to return to the base to outfit some other units if I'm going to end up bringing them, but that should be good. Tabarn's obviously new. He can't support anybody. I'll keep Ranulf and Ileana supported for right now. Rayson can't support anybody who I'd want him to other than Ileana. Okay. Wait, who can Meg support in this group? Oh, Nolan, I guess. Okay. Alright. So, yeah, that's... Oh, one more thing, actually, Tabarn. Just in case. You grab that Master Crown, too. Okay. Just hang on to it, Tabarn. Alright, let's move out. Just want to knock a little disorder back into the world. Well, let's do it. Alright, so... Okay. So, Rayson, yes. Rolf, Mia, Ileana, Nolan, Zehark. Okay, now, I actually was kind of under the impression that Ranulf would be forced in addition to Tabar and Valencia, but apparently not, so we'll bring Ranulf. Lucia... Oh, I'll grab you a healing item, and we'll bring Lucia and Tironio. They'll be somewhat useful, maybe, for setting up kills. And then I've only got one more slot. I kind of don't want to bring Jennifer Olke now that I'm thinking about it. So I didn't really need to get that Olivigrass last time. So, Khalil or Kieran, basically, is what I'm deciding. Let's go ahead and bring Kieran, and then I'll have to just outfit him here. Lucia, you go ahead and grab a Vulnerary. And I've only got the one left, so... Who doesn't need a healing item? Because well, you know what? Kieran doesn't need a healing item. It's fine. I'm not going to be fighting with Kieran that much. If at all. Oh, I don't have any axes. Hence why I won't be fighting with Kieran. Yeah, I sold all the axes, didn't I? So, okay, you know what, actually? Nah, we're just not going to bring Kieran. Let's bring Khalil, and, I don't think she'll be able to do a whole lot for me, but, mild-mannered Khalil, let's just hand you, some Thunder Tomes. I could give you your Meteor Tome back. Soren doesn't need it anymore. Let's just do it just to have it. And, in fact, what are your weapon ranks? Got an A in Fire, B, Thunder, and Wind. Khalil's fine. I'm not going to be really using her at all. Okay. Anyway, so, this map, the way that we're going to play it, is we're going to send one team down here, this way, and one team this way. And basically, the team that's going this way is going to be Mia and Rolf, and they don't need any help. So we're going to do that. And Tabarn is going to hang out back here, because there's going to be a bunch of annoying reinforcements that'll spawn back here. Everybody else is going to go this way. So Zehark and Nolan up front. Ileana close behind them. And, yeah, it doesn't really matter where I deploy the rest, does it? Okay, I think, actually, Ileana, what's your movement? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you could come attack this one. I think I'm going to have Ileana come over here and take out one of these generals on turn 1. What's her speed? Her speed is 26, and theirs, yeah, she definitely doubles them, so... Okay, we're going to have Ileana come up and take out a general, and then Mia and Rolf will take out the other two. Alright, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and save. And we'll fight. Okay. So now, just going to take in the ranges of these enemies. And yeah, they're not going to be able to get up there, so as long as we take out these generals, Ileana will be safe. So, does a silver... Ooh, doesn't quite kill you, and you are in Rolf's support range. The Tempest Blade would, but I kind of don't want to use it. Let's see, if you critical one of these... Yeah, that would end up being enough. So let's go for this, and someone else can finish that general if need be. Yeah, Mia does not need help. Just speed and resistance, okay. You don't have any... Oh, you do have defense capped. Okay, cool. Alright, Brave Bow, we don't need that. Silencer. Yeah, that's a guaranteed kill. Just out of curiosity. Gamble. Gamble with a killer bow. Yeah, not really necessary. We'll just attack with Silencer. Okay, that was very good, Rolf. Everything but magic and resistance. I will definitely take that level. Okay, and then Ileana... I could actually just use you to heal Rolf as well to get you some staff rank, but now let's take out this one. And yeah, Arc Thunder will do it, so let's use Arc Thunder. I shouldn't have too much trouble getting Ileana up to SS and Thunder in this battle, considering she's got Discipline and she's already most of the way through S. Yep, Ileana, of course you're gaining Strength. Oh, there's SS, just as I was saying it. So yeah, now she can use Rex Bolt. Okay. And, yeah. So Ileana is up to SS. Does she have any stats capped? Okay, she finally capped Strength, which she doesn't need, but she's gonna get Strength, damn it. Okay. Z-Hark can come take one of these. Can Nolan kill one of them from range, perhaps? Ooh, that's exactly enough. Let's do that. Okay, and then Z-Hark, you take the other one. Yep, converse. Stupid generic converse dialogues. Okay, Steel Blade, not enough. Silver Blade, enough. Yep. Z-Hark and a double Earth support and a Thicket, he's gonna be okay. Alright. Now, the annoying enemy on this map, I think, actually has yet to spawn in. There's going to be an enemy that's going to appear with a Blizzard Tome. Yeah, it's not that one. I think he's going to spawn right here. I'm going to have to be careful and do some math on that one. But for right now, we're in pretty good shape. None of the enemies can even reach our units at the moment. So we're just going to have, as I said, to Barn hang out back here. And everybody else is just going to kind of get near this way, because I'm only planning on sending... Actually, you know what? I was going to use the Lagoo Stone right away with Rayson, but I think I'm going to actually do this so that Ileana can just heal Rolf for 1 HP. Sorry, I kind of cut myself off there halfway through that thought. And again, main point is staff experience, and yep, there we go, we're up to D. Alright. So yeah, Ileana is already making some progress, and I can switch that out now for Alincia's Mend staff when I get a chance. But yeah, we're gonna just kind of bring everybody this way. I'm gonna have to watch out for that Blizzard enemy when he spawns, but we'll just be careful we don't put anybody vulnerable in his range. Rayson, I think, is the only one that I'm worried about, and I guess Alincia. But I'll do the math and see if they're safe or not. Oh yeah, and by the way, Veltoma is the boss. Yeah, I didn't really show the whole map before we started, because much like the first two battles of this part, it's just another rather tedious route chapter. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop and talk about this here. So yes, Peleus appears. So this is the reward for doing the second playthrough and keeping him alive, is that here he joins as a playable unit. Yep, and there's that annoying Blizzard guy. Okay, so yeah, Peleus joins. He's a dark sage, so he's the only dark magic user that we can use to who can wield the SS Dark Tome that we're going to end up getting. Right now he can't. He's at an S in Dark, and he's capped for that. But this is why the fact that he can use Thunder Magic is why I gave Tabarn a bunch of Thunder Tomes. I can't collect my thoughts. There's too many things I want to say right now. But yeah, he's still in his second tier. He'll be able to use staves when he gets the third tier. Yeah, he can use Dark and Thunder. So he comes with 3 Dark Magic Tomes, which we've seen because we saw him as an enemy, and he used one use of Fenrir on Soren. But anyway, now we're going to go ahead and trade him these Thunder Tomes. And I'm actually going to go ahead and trade him the Master Crown as well. He's not going to use it now, but looking at his stats, if I get good RNG and end up capping some things, I could use the Master Crown to promote him early, even during battle, so that's why I handed Tabarn that. I don't know if I'm actually going to do it. Okay. Big thing I need to look at is Blizzard. Now, I know you're not going to move, so range of that is 3 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's where Nolan is standing, and it's this sort of diagonal. Okay, now, Blizzard is a might of 7, so with effectiveness bonus against a flyer, that'd be 21, plus your magic is another 24, so that would be 45. Rayson's resistance is 17. Okay, Rayson could actually survive a Blizzard hit, even untransformed. The problem is his attack speed untransformed is only 12. So he does get doubled. Dang, just by 1 speed. Okay, so I do need to transform Rayson then. And once he's transformed, A, he won't get doubled, and B, he'll have higher resistance, so I can actually safely move him into range. The other one that I'm worried about is Alincia, and by the way, I'm not at all worried about Tabarn. He'll be fine. Alincia is the only other flyer I have with me, and this is kind of why I left Janeth and Olki behind. Alincia would not get doubled, and her resistance is higher than Rayson's. It is, well, okay, 24 if I have her equipping a staff. So, yeah, it was 45, and then minus 24. So yeah, she would also survive a blizzard. So, yeah, I just need to make sure that I transform Rayson before I put him in range, and we'll be fine. Okay, Zehark, you're going against Weapon Triangle here, but you can still take this guy out, and he's got 0 hits. Holy cow. Yeah, the only question is, can Nolan then reach this space? I'm not sure if he'll be able to, so actually, let's take you out from this space. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll put Nolan on the other spot where I had Zehark before. Okay, and now Zehark hits 3rd tier, so we get our 2nd True Blade. I love how enormous that silver blade is, too. Alright. True Blade Zehark. And now Nolan, let's take out this one. Perfect hit rate with that silver pole axe, even. But let's use the killer axe and try for the crit, just to... I mean, it doesn't matter at all. He's also got 0 hit. This is why I love having these two at an A support. Their avoid is just ridiculous. Okay, and having them there to bait the blizzard is probably not a bad idea. But... Okay. The thing is... Okay, Peleus can't, like, get close enough to attack these guys unless he uses Fenrir on them, which, I mean, could be done. I want everybody, again, besides me and Rolf, eventually moving this way, but for right now, I think it's maybe better that I use somebody else to take out these guys. So... yeah, Ileana can't take that one out. I could set up a Fenrir kill, though, for Peleus. Let's try for that. Let's go ahead and weaken you. Oh, I should have checked how much damage Peleus does, actually. I'm sure he'll do at least 14, though. I would hope. Okay, yeah. Okay, it's only a 56 hit rate, so he could very well miss this, but it's okay if he does. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So Mia and Rolf will end up just taking these two anyway, and that's okay. Rolf can get over to here, so let's do that. Let's have, can Mia get, yeah, all the way back here, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to have Rolf actually come here, and we're going to use the, Akaquar. Because I'm going to be drawing in close-range attacks with these two. Okay, and then we'll come here. Yeah, we'll just use the steel blade, that's fine. Alright. And yeah, the goal here really with this battle of sending Mia and Rolf down here by themselves is that I don't want to have to use Mia and Rolf at all the next time that I fight with this group. I would like for them to just gain a ton of experience in this battle, and then I can basically just focus on everybody else, like Nolan, Zehark, Ileana, and Peleus, in the next battle. And yes, Peleus, of course, is on my endgame team, because he's the only one who can use the SS Dark Tome. Okay, we're going to start advancing through here. Let's go ahead and just bring Rayson up and transform him. I'm just going to put him here. Actually, let me just make sure there's no ranged enemies back here that can... yeah, nobody can even reach us. Okay, so let's just get up here. Okay, Elincia, you just go ahead and real quick swap over that men's staff to Ileana. And then just get back. Ranulf, I'll hang back a little bit because well, it doesn't matter who I put where really right now. I guess I won't hang back with Ranulf. Okay. And yeah, like I was saying before, this is another tedious route chapter, and really the first 5 battles here in Part 4 could be considered tedious route chapters. Really the 6th one I play as a route map anyway. I never leave any enemies alive on that one, so you could even say that that's a tedious route chapter. Nice critical, Rolf. And then even the first part of Endgame is potentially a tedious route chapter as well. That one's less tedious, but anyway, that's kind of the theme for this part of the game, and that's why I'm not really... I don't know, I'm just trying to get through this quickly, but also give the right people experience. Well, that could maybe be a Fenrir kill for Peleus. And I'm okay with using up all of his Fenrir in this battle. Yeah, bad idea going for Mia. Okay, and now we're drawing in a bunch of enemies. So I'm gonna leave my people in the thicket here. I'm gonna actually just step. Well, I kind of. Nah, you know what? I don't need to leave them in the thicket. I could even get them... yeah, I can get Nolan and Zehark all the way up here to choke point this. Let's just do that. Because I know that... okay, there's this mounted unit. These generals aren't going to move. So, if I'm just careful about this one and who I put in his range, I'll be fine. So, okay, Nolan probably is going to have trouble doubling the... Yeah. So let's have Nolan go for the archer. There we go. And you're almost class changed. Your next fight, you should be able to class change. And then Zehark, Steel Blade this guy. Yeah, and again, I'm just trying to go through this rather quickly. I don't really care that much about, like, trying to draw it out and fight all the reinforcements. I'm just gonna, you know, just kind of play it. You know what? I think I'm gonna send, yeah, I'm gonna change my mind, and I'm gonna send, Peleus and Ileana this way, and I'm actually gonna send Alincia this way, too. Might as well send Ranulf with him. I'm just realizing that there's going to be way more enemies to fight down here, and I'm still going to try to feed most of them to Rolf and Mia, but, yeah, it's going to be more efficient this way. So Peleus, oh, you can't quite get up to this one to fight him at 2 range. So can you Fenrir kill him? Yeah, you've got a 70% chance, so let's do it. Nice, alright. Okay, Ileana, let's go ahead and take on the archer here. Ooh, a coin. We don't need that. And you know, if I'm sending 4 units that I'm training this way, let's have Rayson actually head back over here too. Yeah, I'm kind of changing my plans mid-battle, but that's alright. Oh, Rolf is just short of being able to hit these guys. Alright, well, the main thing is just make sure that Peleus is out of range. Even if they can hit Ileana, that's probably not the end of the world, but definitely don't want them hitting Peleus. Alright, you know what, let's bring... Yeah, let's just have Mia take you. And we'll just keep Rolf just inside support range. Rayson can get back to here and chant for Ranulf, potentially. I guess we can get Alincia a little closer. I could rescue somebody. Anyway, not going to do that. And yeah, let's just stay, because this, like I said, that mounted unit's not going to move. Let's actually just keep everybody just outside of his range. And yeah, it's a barn. You, again, are just going to stay back here on reinforcement watch. Vantage, Adept, Crit, dead. And then this Pegasus is probably going to go for Ileana, because it'll see that it'll immediately be killed by Mia and Rolf. And it'll get killed by Ileana too, but, you know. This is why I put Ranulf in support range of her. Oh, she didn't double it. Okay, but maybe Peleus can finish that one now. You kind of have to feed him kills if you're going to train him, and, like, this battle is really the only place to do it. I mean, you'll have one more with him before endgame, but you really have to kind of train him carefully. And the other annoying thing, and Nolan's class changing, by the way. The other annoying thing is that Thunder Magic and Dark Magic are both pretty inaccurate, so his hit rates are usually going to be pretty low. But anyway. The other annoying thing, too, is that because he joins, like, at the start of turn 2, you can't give him, Paragon before this chapter. So we're going to be sticking the Paragon on him before the next fight with him, so Zehark's only going to have it for this one battle. But, yeah. We're still going to be able to train Peleus, he'll be fine. And yeah, Nolan's a Reaver. Oh, we got another coin that I don't care about. You're gonna go for Zehark against Weapon Triangle. Interesting. Oh, because it wasn't a guaranteed kill, but he got Adept, so you're dead. Not a great level, Zehark. Vantage Adept, dead. Yeah, and Zehark's actually needed to get these Adepts, not for the last warrior, but for the first warrior and for that Paladin. He actually needed the Adept to kill, so... yeah, he could have potentially left some enemies alive for other people, but nah, that's not his way. And yeah, he's obviously gaining levels very fast due to Paragon, which I'm very happy with. If I don't have to train him much in the next fight with this group, that's great. And I'm happy that they're all going for him, too, rather than Nolan, because this way I can finish up with Zehark faster. Okay, that was a much better level. Yeah, it's difficult when you're trying to train so many units, because I've got 6 units on this map now that I'm really trying hard to train. And in fact, I haven't mentioned it yet, but there's a 7th unit on this map that I'm going to be bringing to endgame, and that's Tabarn. I'll talk a little bit more about that later, but yeah, I am planning on bringing Tabarn to endgame. Yeah. Oh, you didn't kill that one. Okay. Well, you can kill him now. But yeah, I'm gonna bring one Laguz Royal to endgame, and I've decided on Tabarn. I'll elaborate on that a little bit more when we're getting ready for endgame, but that's the plan. Okay, so now, can Peleus just take this one out? Yeah, Varian... oh, that's exactly enough. Okay. Let's hope you hit this 65. Otherwise, Rayson can probably give you another chance. Nah. Okay. Well, yeah, there's no enemies down here right now, so yeah, I do want Rayson to go ahead and give him another chance at that. Yeah, annoyingly the only... oh, actually, Mia is damaged. So yeah, Ileana, let's run around and heal Mia for some staff experience. Okay. And then we'll just stick Ranulf here. Oh yeah, and by the way, Sorrow. I could lower that Pegasus's biorhythm if I wanted to, but nah, we're just gonna Vigor. Alright, and give Peleus another shot at this. Actually, let's and I'm going to run Mia and Rolf in to bait these enemies, but I'm going to just keep Ranulf just outside of range so that I can move Peleus a little bit closer to where we're going. Okay, so he got that kill, and now there's going to be more reinforcements spawning down here as well. So we're going to advance a little slowly, but I'm going to go ahead and put Rolf in this thicket. And I could attack with him right now. In fact, maybe I should. Yeah, Alencia could then trade trick him and still Kanto out of range. So yeah, you know what? Let's take this one out. Let's do that. Really, Rolf? Okay. Anyway, we're gonna trade trick him the Akaquar again. And then just Kanto there, and then Mia. We'll just keep you in support range, and Mia's gonna run down here and take care of reinforcements when they appear. Okay, it's a barn. Again, just hang out there. Okay, and then up here, I guess I could split them up, but... Well, okay. Oh, I could take out this mage, couldn't I? Oh. Yeah, that would be actually pretty useful to do. Because I want Nolan to go here and take out these guys with a hammer. Taronio cannot quite get there. Yeah, and I don't really want anybody but Zihark and Nolan drawing these enemies in. So, you know what? Okay, it's fine. We'll just take it a little bit slow. Maybe I'll let someone else kill this one. Lucia, you haven't been with us for a long time, so maybe you can kill that wyvern. But I'm going to go ahead and put Nolan here. Gonna hammer this one. Okay, and then that other general should die to Nolan on the enemy phase. Zihark, you're gonna wind edge this annoying blizzard guy. Alright. And then, yeah, one of these three, Lucia, Khalil, or Taronio, should be able to kill that wyvern. Okay, good level, Zihark. You still have not capped anything, but okay, you're only level 5, so... Well, that would kill him. It's only a 5 hit rate, I mean, and it's not gonna kill her anyway, so... Now that increases his hit rate, so, yeah, okay. We'll do that. We haven't used Lucia in a long time, so... We'll go ahead and give her one kill. Alright, for a second I thought maybe it would be another perfect level like Sonic he got, but nope. Okay. Oh, yep, physics staff. Yeah, and the nice thing about Rolf having the crossbow or the Akaquar is that he's actually going to leave some of these enemies alive. So actually, this kind of worked out well that I can set up some kills for Peleus a little more easily. So yeah, really, Rolf. So this should have been my plan all along. I'm glad that I pivoted to this. I really wasn't considering that, like, Rolf was not going to be a super unit necessarily because he's not using his strength with the crossbow, because that's not how it works. Okay, and there's annoying reinforcement number 1, and we're going to take him out. Don't even have to look. We know Tabarn will one-round him. Okay, so now I could probably feed both of these to Peleus using a race enchant. Yeah, your meter is getting low already. Okay, well, let's do that, I suppose. So let's have Ileana step up and take out this one. and I never did heal Ileana. I could just have her equip a staff and she'd heal herself. I also do have a Lincia right there. Okay. What's your highest hit rate? 73. Thunder is 83. Yeah, let's use Thunder. Okay, pretty good level from Peleus, I'll take that. Okay, now, annoyingly, Rolf can't be in the chant and kill this one. I'm gonna chant on this square so I can get Ileana and Peleus in it, and I don't want Rolf to kill this one, which he could do from this square, because I want Peleus to kill it. So, let's actually... I could go start drawing these enemies in with Rolf. Yes, let's do this. Let's just move him here. Let's put Mia here. Rayson's gonna probably have to use some Olivia Grass soon. Okay, and we'll just stick Rayson here, I guess. Okay, can Ileana come around and take it? Actually, no, I don't want to use Ileana for that. We're going to heal Rolf. And the point is that I'm moving Ileana out of the way so that Peleus can stand directly in front of this archer and not get countered if he misses. So we'll do that. And yeah, the reason that like I made sure Tabarn had a basic Thunder and not just like an Arc Thunder is that despite it being pretty inaccurate, it's still the most accurate tome that Peleus can use. Okay, and then let's go ahead and have Mia take out this one. And then Rolf with Akaquar. Let's just get, yep, as far as you can and try to bait the next enemy here. Okay, I'm actually progressing through this map a lot faster than I normally do. And yeah, Ileana's going to heal herself now with the staff, so I don't need to have Alincia do it. We'll just go here, and here. And then up here, okay, I want to take this one out because it's in range of hitting these three. So, can we do that and then also start baiting in these other enemies? So I could have Zehark, like, here and then put Nolan here. Or vice versa. Yeah, that can work. I think I'm only going to be drawing the mage, though. Oh, no, I'd draw the mage and that wyvern, but not the far wyvern. Actually, can this wyvern... That can reach just this square, and the other one cannot, and the mage cannot. I wonder, could Khalil... Your speed is 18. This wyvern's speed is 21, so, okay, nobody doubles in that fight. Attack, 40. Khalil's defense, 12. Okay, it nearly kills her, but it doesn't. And then she'll hit back, and I don't think she'll kill it, even with bonus damage, but... Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's put... And again, I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, it's just that one wyvern, so let's do that. Let's have Khalil take this one. And then Nolan will bait these other two, and I'll have him equip a ranged weapon. And Zehark, let's kill... Can I kill it from range like this? Ooh, not with him. Can I reverse the roles, though, and have... Yeah, Nolan can kill it from range, so let's do that. And then I'll put Zehark in range to bait the mage and the wyvern. Okay. Yeah, and this way, Yeah, they're in support range. We'll also take out this mage this way. And this archer might get drawn toward Nolan instead of Rolf, which... really, that's fine. They both have ranged weapons equipped, so I don't really care who it goes for. Okay, and then we're going to have Lucia and Tironio just stay where they are, basically. And be on standby to help Khalil if she needs it. Okay. Okay, you did go for Rolf, which, again, I don't care which one you go for. Okay, and that's good, because that's maybe another kill for Peleus. Okay, you went for Zehark, fine. And you're dead. And, yep, you get drawn in, good. Okay, good. Yep, and Zehark is obviously gaining a lot of levels. I mean, okay, strength, skill, speed. If you're going to gain any 3 stats, Zehark, those are the ones I want. Okay. Didn't trigger anything there on that one. Oh, she dodged it. Nice. Okay, and she did over half its health, so she can finish it, and we could potentially... oh, dang it. Yeah, that's rather annoying of you. Okay, annoying reinforcement at the back, number 2. And yeah, this is why I just leave Tamarn back here. Okay, and now, again, I know that there's going to be some reinforcements spawning down here, and I kind of ended up running Mia through when I was going to leave her back to deal with them. But it's fine, we can wait and just turn around and pivot later. Okay. Peleus, how do you do against this one? Okay, you do 14 pretty reliably. Can I get you into kill range without actually killing you? No, because everybody's going to double you. I would have to use Rolf, which he still might crit. That would only get you to 18 health, which I guess Peleus could do. Yeah, let's try this. Nope, he crit. Okay. Yeah, typical Rolf. Alright, anyway. We're going to go ahead and heal Rolf again. Again, more staff XP for Ileana this way. Rayson can probably use some Olivia Grass now. And yeah, these enemies now are... oh, there's this Pegasus, which... I would like to draw that one. These generals are going to stay where they are. I would like to draw this one in. I could probably draw them with Nolan, though, instead of these guys. So, yeah, this is turning out to be a role reversal of what I expected. I was trying to get a lot of XP for Rolf and Mia in this map initially, and I kind of have pivoted to now Zehark and Nolan are getting all the XP, which is just fine. Okay, let's do it this way, because this will bait the Pegasus if I do this. Let's go ahead and just wind edge this one, and this will kill guaranteed. Okay. Another level up for Zehark. Okay, very good. All useful stats. Alright. And then Pegasus, you have a Silver Lance. Oh, and you drop a Panacea also. Yeah, and you'll be in support range here, so let's just take out this one. Actually, probably one shot with that Silver Poleaxe. Yeah. Alright, so that's Physic Bishop dealt with. And yeah, we're actually flying through this map. Holy cow, I do not normally play it this quickly. Normally I take a long time to beat this map. Okay. And so what I think I'm going to do in light of that is... well, I still know that there's going to be reinforcements down here. Yeah, let's actually... okay, we'll just bring everybody through. It's fine. Reinforcements down here if I mean, they'll try to come after us, but if nobody's around, they'll either run towards these guys or run towards the barn, and I can just deal with them as they approach either way. I could try to Fenrir somebody, but I don't have anybody in kill range, so I'm going to save it for when I do. Okay, Racing, you're going to go ahead and use some Olivia Grass to stay transformed. Alright. Ranulf, you're just going to stand next to Ileana, and we'll revert half-shift you. And Alencia, you come up here. Okay. Okay, yeah, and then I do have to deal with this one. Khalil probably hasn't gotten very many kills in this playthrough at all, so let's give you one. Alright. Mild-mannered Khalil for the win. Alright. And, yeah, these three are just going to kind of follow behind Nolan and Zehark. I don't know if this spear enemy moves, but I'm going to stay out of his range anyway. Okay, so yep, that one was drawn in as I was hoping he would be. Now you trigger corrosion a couple times. Oh, I should show Nolan's mastery skill that he gained as well. Okay, and yeah, the Panacea, we can go ahead and just send that to the convoy. So that restores status conditions. I'll probably bring that with me to endgame. Okay, yep, annoying reinforcements number 3. And yeah, I'm actually going to leave Tabarn up there because I know more are coming from up there. So we'll see whether these guys decide to go after Tabarn or go this way. Either way is really perfectly fine. I could actually maybe put somebody in their range. Actually, how far does that one? I would need to get someone there to draw both of them. I could get Mia there easily enough. Yeah, let's actually rescue drop Mia rather than chanting for her. And I'm okay with Rolf going with the mages instead. So we're going to put, yep, Alencia here. Ranulf, let's rescue drop her. Or take drop her, I suppose. And yeah, Mia then will just take out these two for me. That's fine. And then, meanwhile, let's see if we can take out these two generals. And yeah, ignoring the steel blade, if I just take in the rest of the ranges back here. Yeah. So ignoring the steel blade, will be safe to have Peleus, like, here. Oh, but Peleus would need to be going for the silver axe, because it can't counter him. So I would only want Rolf to be in range there. Okay, that's doable. So let's actually just have Rolf take that one. He can do it from here. Yeah, and then the question is, can I get Peleus and Ileana into that chant? So if I have Rolf here, Ileana can get here, Peleus can get here. Perfect. Okay, we'll do that. Yep. Okay, yep, and we'll just silencer you for the guaranteed kill. And again, I am just flying through this map. I never play it this quickly. Rolf is now at an SS in bows, so he will be able to use the SS bow. Okay, and then we'll get these two up. And actually, if I'm giving you a second move, I might as well Fenrir this guy as well. Oh, that might have been a bad idea. I should have done the math on that, because now Ileana might not be able to set up the kill, but it's alright if that's the case. Alright. Oh, and now Rayson gained an HP so Ileana could heal him. Okay, so now I want to take in the Steel Blade's range. And okay, he can't get to this spot, so can Peleus just kill this one? Oh, he's just off. Okay. That's... yeah, it was a bad idea to Fenrir, I think. Although, Ileana probably would have... Yeah, even with her weakest attack, that's 44. His HP is 43, so yeah, Ileana would have killed him anyway. Can Rolf, maybe with a crossbow... Yeah, in fact, even with Akaquar... Okay, let's take your range out again. Yeah, I kind of want to stay out of the boss area's range, so yeah, let's actually have Rolf go here. So if you crit one of those, it would kill. So yeah, let's use the crossbow, but this will bring you, even if you don't crit, into Peleus' kill range. Perfect. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, and you double crit. Okay, of course, because that's how Rolf rolls. But now you're well within kill range. Peleus can even do it with Thunder, and it's a guaranteed hit. Okay, and now, just to double check that Peleus is out of that Steel Blade range, I'm going to grab it one more time after the level up screen here. Magic and skill. Okay. Yeah, so I didn't get that, like, great RNG with him that I was hoping for, although he did now cap magic, so that's good. Okay, so yep, Steel Blade can only get Rolf. Okay, perfect. Nolan, let's hammer this general again, like we did with the others. Oh, he's actually not able to kill it. Oh, Colossus, there it is. Yep, and like Deadeye, Colossus makes you jump like 30 feet in the air. So yeah, Colossus does, yeah, it triples the unit's strength. So, yeah, it's just an instant kill in most cases, because, Reavers who have Colossus are all very strong. Okay, but now Zehark, let's take out this guy. Silver Blade. Yeah, Silver Blade, it's a guaranteed kill. Alright. Okay, and then we'll just bring these guys in through here. I could have shoved Lucia, but it's fine. And, yeah, Tabarn, I know there's another batch of reinforcements coming back there, so I'm still going to leave him back. More staff experience for Ileana. Okay, and then I'm... Nice. Okay, so she's already up to a C now. Whoops. Okay, good. And then, yeah, I just have Tabarn to move, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you didn't kill him. That's a little annoying because now he's in the way of the other enemies from being able to attack Zehark, but it's alright. Okay, yep, and then these two go for Mia as I set up. Good. Oh, Mia didn't kill that one. That's rare. But that's okay. She'll be able to kill it on the next turn. Now you get physicked. That's also annoying. More reinforcements back here. Oh, and over here too. Okay. And these sword masters are a little nasty. One of them has a storm sword. So yeah, we got to be a little careful. I think it's probably best to just send Zehark to go deal with them. Let's do this. That doesn't quite kill with the Wind Edge, annoyingly. Ooh, could I make use of Fenrir, though? Can Peleus reach that one with Fenrir? Oh, not quite, unless I shove him. Now, you know what? Oh, Khalil still has that meteor that I gave her back. Yeah, let's do that. Nice. Okay, please hit this, Khalil. Nice. Alright. I knew that was a good idea. Alright, so now, Nolan, okay, I guess we'll hammer you first. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and have Zehark deal with these guys. And yeah, it's possible he won't kill those other two on the counter attacks because he's got a Wind Edge equipped, but that's alright. Yep, we're just gonna take in everybody's ranges. Yeah, I'm kind of fine with leaving these three, like, right around here. Okay, now, how does Peleus do against this one? Ileana might be able to set this one up because, she's not gonna double. Yeah, oh, and no crit rate. Okay, she could still flare and kill it, which would be annoying, but we're gonna go for this. Okay, good. Okay, and now Peleus, you finish him. Alright. Okay, and then let's have Mia take out this one. Okay. And then I could have Mia come rejoin Rolf. You know what? Let's do that. Let's actually just... Oh, I could rescue staff Mia, couldn't I? What's the range on rescue? So 8 for Alincia. Nah, it's not worth doing it. It's fine. We'll just rescue Mia. And take drop. Okay. And if there's more reinforcements from back here, I think there are, and that's fine. I can probably just have Tabarn come deal with it. And I know there's going to be at least one more batch of reinforcements up here, too, where Tabarn is, but... whatever, it's fine. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Let's have... Race and Vigor, those 3. Okay, and then... This is actually a choke point, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if these ones surrounding Valtome are going to move, so let's just put Rolf in the choke point. He'll be fine, even without Mia around. We'll just give him Akaquar, and we'll bring Ileana and Peleus up. And, we've got one use of Fenrir left, so if I can kill something with it at some point, I will. Anyway, and I'd like to obviously see if I can get Peleus the boss kill, too. Satisfying as it is to kill him with Alincia, based on how he treated her in Part 3. Oh, you decided to go for Rolf, okay. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I might be able to end this map pretty soon. It really depends on where and when the reinforcements spawn. I don't have all that memorized, so if they are at an annoying time and location, it might take me a little while to finish routing them all, but I'm not too worried that I'm going to like lose the map or anything at this point. Okay, no reinforcements that turn, so can we potentially end this on the enemy phase? Because I've got Racing. Oh, Peleus can't quite get to Valtome. Okay, can you take out this one right now, Peleus? Oh, one off. Dang. Okay, well, let's run Zehark back over. Can we... Actually, if we just take out these 4, like, units that can actually fight, because Physics Staff, and then Valtome is the boss. He's not going to move. If we can just take out those 4, then we can, like, bring Racin and Peleus in and not have to worry about them too much. So, we should be able to do that with the units we have here, because we've got Ileana and Rolf and Nolan, which can each take out one, and then we've got Racin, so I just have to position them right. I'd like Nolan to fight the one with Taksh, because he's the one I trust to do so. Let's do that. And then I want to place... Yeah, I would place Ileana here and fight at close range. Yeah, let's Thoron him. Nice, okay. Okay, and then Rolf can 3-range the Halberdier over there, and then we can chant for the 3 of them. Okay, this'll work. That wouldn't quite kill. You know what? Okay, you'll probably crit and kill, but on the off chance that you don't, that sets up a kill for Peleus. No, you dead-eyed. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Then, Peleus, you can fight this one. Yeah, and you can actually do quite a bit of damage. So, again, I might be able to use Rolf and a crossbow to set up that kill for him. And then I can probably take out the healers and just have Valtome to worry about. That would only be 11. Akaquar, 17. Peleus could do 24. That's not quite enough. Ileana can probably set it up, though, because she's not going to double him. Yeah, that would set it up. Do I want to use... Okay, what damage do you do just with Thunder? 15? El Thunder would be 17, which would mean doing 23. Okay. Oh. Oh, Thoron, he can use Thunder. Okay, yep. We'll Thoron you. That works. Okay, and then we will Thunder you. Nice. Okay. And then the difficulty is taking out these guys because I don't want Valtome to be attacking someone who can counterattack. And what I should have done is put Nolan here and tricked him a different weapon with Peleus. That would have been smarter. This is really annoying. Oh, you know what? I can force him to go for Rolf, can't I? Or I can give him the option of Rolf. Okay, this'll work. So let's just go here. Yeah. Because I can go here, take out this one. Yep. And then, if I put Rolf here with a regular bow, he won't be able to counterattack, so he'll go for Rolf. Nice. Alright. And then I'll talk about Valtome a bit here. Obviously, we're not killing him right now. We'll kill him on the next turn, but, yeah, he has this Val Aura spell, which is, high-level light magic that poisons you. He does not have any skills, so he's not really that dangerous. He's just a bishop. He can only move diagonally. So, to Barn, I don't remember which group of reinforcements spawns next, so I'm going to have you split the difference. Yeah, we'll just put you right in the middle here. Okay. And then, yeah, Mia, I don't think you're gonna get to him, but we'll run in anyway. Could maybe use the rescue staff to get Mia up there if I really wanted, but I don't want that, so. Alright, and then let's, we'll just bring Lucia and Toronio and Khalil into this boss area. It doesn't really matter. Yep, good. Nice dodge, Rolf. Yep, there it is. And, yeah, they put him in both places. Okay, and Racing reverted, but that's fine. So to Barn, okay, you can't reach the bow. Yeah, I put you on the wrong space, I guess. So yeah, either way, Tabarn's gonna take multiple turns to kill these enemies, but it's fine. Let's take out this one. Okay, and then this one's gonna charge, and we don't have anybody to kill him with, but we'll get Tabarn over there again. Okay, and then Peleus. Your best hit does 2 damage. Really, Peleus? Okay. Can we get him all the way down to 2 damage? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this. Lucia may very well just miss this, or Rolf could even get a 2% crit, or Peleus could miss one of his attacks. But we're gonna try to get Peleus this boss kill, and if we don't, someone else can take it. So we're gonna try this. Okay, Lucia hit. She did her part. That's good. Okay. And now, Rolf with Akaquar will get him to 3 health if he doesn't crit this. Okay. And now, Peleus, the only attack that damages him is Varying, and it does 2. So you're going to have to hit 2 51s to get the kill. But we're going to try it. I also did really want to show this boss dialogue, so... Okay. So yep, he missed, and that means that I can't get the kill with Peleus, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. I'll just kill him with somebody else. Who wants it? I mean, maybe it should be Zehark, honestly, because he's still got Paragon on. Yeah, you know what? This is Zehark's battle. Let's give Zehark the boss kill. Why does he say Zelgius as his death quote? I never understood that. But yeah, that got 100 XP for Zehark and a level up, so good. Oh, pfft. Just HP. Okay, Zehark, you had some pretty good levels in there. That was not one. Although you now have capped resistance, so... Alright. Alright, and then Ileana, let's get you some staff XP. So if I put... Okay, if I put you over here, I can actually trade you the restore staff as well. So let's do that. We'll mend Peleus. Okay, and I believe you can use a restore, because I think it's C rank, so we're going to just trade you that as well. And we'll just... It doesn't matter right now, there's no enemies over here. And we'll just chant for Ileana. And then, yeah, I'll leave Peleus poisoned. Again, I don't know how many turns it's going to take me now to clear this, so... we can always just grind some healing XP on Ileana. Okay. And yeah, Khalil, you go through. Mia, come up here. Ranulf, I mean, come up here. I almost said Rolf. Okay, so now nobody spawned, no other reinforcements. Can Tabarn reach that one? Oh, not quite. Yeah. Alright, well, it's going to take me at least one more turn to get out of here, so it's fine. Probably a little longer, because I know the reinforcements on this map are annoying. But again, it's fine. I'm not going for turn bonus. Just gonna get some healing XP on Ileana now. Okay, and then how close are you to your next? Okay, probably, yeah, you're gonna hit B, so that's good. So I'll be able to get you 2 more actions at least. Yep, more than that. Oh boy, and one of those is a mage. Yeah, like I said, this map, a lot of these are annoying with reinforcements. Yeah, the problem is with that one having a bow as well, it's, one of the... Either that one or the mage was going to survive in any case, so... Okay. So, we'll continue healing people. Okay, and now... Okay, you did hit B, and yeah, you can reach an A, so... Get working on that, I guess. Okay, and yeah, if no reinforcements spawn, we can end the map, but I have a feeling there's going to be a batch of reinforcements. And honestly, I'm okay with it. I mean, Tabarn doesn't get a lot of experience from killing these enemies, but I am bringing him to endgame, so I'm okay with him getting some. Yep, there they are. And another mage is among them. Yeah, normally when I play this map, I go through it so quickly that, so slowly, I mean, that, all the reinforcements end up spawning long before I ever get over here to the boss area, so I am definitely not used to, this sort of thing happening, where I just have to, wait and take out all the reinforcements to end the map. Like I said, though, it's fine. You know, Alencia... Yeah, let's actually get... Just to speed things up. But you can get to... Yep, diagonal from Mia, okay. Alencia has, good movement on this map, and also has Amity, so she can probably take out one of these two corners if I need her to. Anyway. Okay, and then, yeah, annoyingly, two ranged weapons here, so Tabarn can't take them both. Alincia would need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares closer. Can I arrange that? Because I would need to get her up to here, to the edge of this thicket. Which... I'd need to shove Racing 6 times. Can I do that? Nolan can't reach. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And actually, me is 7. Yeah, I can actually do that. Okay. I can arrange to end this now. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Lucia can't get there now. Oh, no one can shove Lucia, though. Aha! Yeah, Peleus can't get there. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not shove him enough? Dang it. Oh, crap. Peleus doesn't have the movement to do it. Ah, neither does Ileana. No! Oh, I almost had it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, I can do it. Ha ha ha. Geometry wins the day. Alright. Because now Racing can get here. So as long as I move Alincia here, and not here, yeah. Oh, I also could have just had Alincia use the rescue staff on Racing. That would have been much easier. Because she could use the rescue staff, then he could chant for her, and then she could move again. But it's fine. I got close enough. It's okay, guys. We did it. Okay, so now, yeah, we just have to take out those two. So, Alincia, you take the mage. And actually, I'm just going to make sure. Does this guy die to Amity? Because it might have... Oh... Dang it! Alincia doesn't one-round this one with Amity. Crap. It doesn't work anyway. Alright, well, it's fine. She might get stunned and end the map, or, well, anyway. Now she gets stunned on this guy. That's the first thing Alincia's actually done in this battle. Alright, and, yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna go for Alincia and not die, and then I think there's gonna be more reinforcements spawning. Wait a minute, did she gain speed on that, and is that enough speed? Attack speed 23? No, also 23, okay. And I think there's more reinforcements up here, so I'm gonna fly to Barn this way. And, yeah. At least Ileana's getting some levels. Okay. Oh, she got stunned. Okay. Map over. Alright. I always really liked that conversation too. It's a very brief interaction, but I always like that. Just the discussion and it's like Yune and Ashra are chaos and order, and you kind of are juxtaposing them, and you're also juxtaposing Tabarn and Alincia, where Alincia, her only goal is peace, and Tabarn is more of a rah rah war type guy. Anyway, I like that dynamic. Then we also get this. Peleus is very tired. Yeah, maybe he could take a rest on one of those beds that Micaiah has back at Dane Keep. Nah, we'd have to go back the other way. No, it's not practical right now. I love that line too. Oh, right. Awkward. Yeah, we've kind of been wondering this ever since Path of Radiance, but ultimately we do kind of know the answer. I mean, Almeida doesn't, but we do. Hmm. Yeah, so okay. That bit about her losing her power and all that'll get talked about later, so I'm not going to talk about it now. But I will answer the question that Alincia asked, which is why did Ashnard invade Crimea? Well, Ike alluded to it at the end of part 3 as the Dark God, which turned out to be not a Dark God, it was Yune, was about to get released from the medallion. Ike said, "Didn't we fight a major war to prevent this 3 years ago?" Ashnard's entire goal was always to release the quote-unquote Dark God within the medallion, so that's why he invaded Crimea, and ultimately that's why Alincia's parents died as a result. Yep, and she mentioned that Ashnard used the baby in a cruel trap for her brother, and that's Rajayan, who, you know, was warped by the Feral One drug. Ashnard rode him like a wyvern, and then he died at the end of Path of Radiance. I've explained that many times now, but I keep reiterating it every time it comes up for some reason. Okay, and yeah, half turn bonus. Again, I believe it was 10 turns, so same as the last two. All right. And that is the save screen. So thank you for watching One Brain Ops. We've now played one battle with each of the three armies, and now we'll go back through the rotation again. So next up will be the Silver Army for their second battle, and oh boy do I hate this upcoming battle. I'll see you then.